people, Mark here. Welcome to Creating Your Digital Life. And today I wanted to discuss the topic of how to write an effective blog that actually captures the audience, more specifically talking about the title that can capture the people's attention. So when it comes to creating content, one of the most common things to do is creating a blog that can actually reflect your viewpoint on the kind of topic you want to discuss. But oftentimes it's quite hard just to get started. And to summarize the content in like a couple of words, it actually is quite difficult. I've experienced it as well, like over the last couple of months as well as I was writing my blogs and content, that just putting it together is a really tough job. So obviously you need a bit of assistance with that. So what I found is I came across a post about this just recently, and I actually found quite a couple of good tips. First of all, the one thing that you can do is include numbers and digits to make your blog more attractive. So what I mean is, let's say you want to introduce a couple of new steps in terms of how to lose weight. So what you can do is, because a study shows that, for instance, for male audience, if that's what you are targeting, you could be using odd numbers. Like for instance, health regime, the 9 most effective ways to create a more stronger ab. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, just to vary up the numbers and just to make sure that there's some kind of number included, so that actually the people who read it have a better chance of going through the blog and see what it is about. The other thing that I actually specifically like to use is using power words. Now, what are power words? So they would be terms like unique, cool, free, movement, driver, whatever, these kind of stuff that actually creates motion and actually stand out within a certain sentence. Because what it tends to do, because as we humans are just like every other creature reacting to motion most of the time, if we hear these words, we actually get that kind of image in our minds as well. So it kind of sets things into motion, even if it's only subconscious. So these two are the techniques that I tend to use most of the time, because they actually help me get through the content and the parts of the blog writing process just to get started. But if you want to have a real insight in terms of how to be an effective blog writer, first of all, I would recommend joining a blog writing group. More like an accountability partner would be more effective, where you can effectively liaise with each other and actually ask for opinions, rate each other, and give gradings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share a link to one of the blog writing groups that I joined a few months ago, where they give you all the feedback that you need, how to structure your content, how to improve it. That could be related to short stories, blogs, or whatever kind of essays you want to write. And most importantly, make the tone as personal as possible, because after all, you're talking to someone in kind of a monologue way. However, you need to convince them and need to keep them moving forward within the text. And if you sound kind of like robotic, every sentence is detailed and short, that's not going to help. So just make it sure that it hits a tone that if you were to read it, if you were to go through your own post, would you be willing to invest your time and energy into it? That's the most important aspect of your essay, essentially. So yeah, there you have it. What I'm going to do is then include the links within the description below, link to the post that I mentioned early on, as well as the group of people that you can liaise with, and the kind of the society that you can actually join to be able to write a better blog and be more effective in the long run. And yeah, hopefully that you guys will be able to get some inspiration in terms of how to manifest your thoughts in the digital world that can actually gain traction as well. So with that being said, I hope you take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.